Okay, I'm back. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing anymore. Oh yeah, non-lexical lifetimes, yeah. So I think this error is actually being caused by non-lexical lifetimes. That's what I learned in that time that I was gone. Aside from eating dinner, I mean. So what's happening is this is being borrowed immutably, and then in the same scope we want to do a mutable borrow, and it's like, no, you can't do that. I don't actually know what the good solution is, or what a good solution is. So from what I've been reading online, you can kind of do this kind of sort of contortion of your code, as they call it. So they do this return in the sum case, and then the none case just continues, and then it does the insert and whatnot, which would normally be in the none case here. I guess I have to try and do something similar somehow, but that's not really that easy. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work. I guess what I could try and do is do the self.getTrans outside here. That's possible. Well, first of all, what I want to do is just comment out all of this and copy and paste it. Oh shit! I hate it when I accidentally hit the wrong key and I get sent somewhere else. Where was I? And how do I? Annoying. Anyway, yeah, I think I hit shift too many times there. I forgot what I was gonna say. Great, cool. I wanted to move this outside, so this comes out here somehow. And the only thing I can think of is, well, basically just doing what they did earlier. Well, I could mutate some variable and store this string, I guess. Well, that might work. Button ID equals well, shoot. We could just do that, and then here we'll mutate it. This is not really a nice solution, but it's a solution that I think will work. I mean, it should work. Else, do nothing. Or maybe I could do like a early return here. And then in that case, I think we would be able to do this now. Yeah, I think this will work. Oh, well, maybe. Actually, it might not work. But I should at least try. Nope, it's still borrowed in the same scope. Is this the same problem? It's similar to the vector example that I saw somewhere else, where they had like a vector and then they take a reference to the first element, and yeah, and then they try and use pass like some kind of mutable borrow of the vector later on. I don't know what the fix for that is though, if there even is a workaround. But yeah, this is kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure, at least I'm moderately sure. Is that a amount you can be sure? Well, I feel mostly comfortable in saying that it'll be fixed by non-lexical lifetimes. So hopefully that lands sometime soon-ish. Otherwise, yeah, we're gonna just have to do something about this code to make it work, because I don't have any other ideas. I just don't really know what to do with this world. I guess I could like pass it off to some function that would use it, or like read from it, and then I have no idea right now. Except the return type here is going to be really annoying, so that's kind of lame. I don't really like that. Because that's going to be really hard to return. Unless infiltrate can help me here, I don't know. I could try using infiltrate. I feel like that would be difficult. I don't know. I'm not even sure that this is going to help at all, honestly. I have a feeling it won't. And that's the part that kind of sucks. If I could get the button ID somehow... Well, actually, I might be able to do something like this. If I can do this, maybe. You know? That might do it. Because then this lexical scope will end, and then I should be able to just... Transform storage does not live long enough. Oh. What? Really? Well, it's still borrowed. World value needs to live until here. What? Really? Is that true? That's news to me. I didn't think that it needed to live until that long, because... Wait, immutable borrow ends here? What? Why? Shouldn't it end here? Oh wait, no, it ends at the end here because of this reason. Dropped here while still borrowed. Oh, needs to live until here. Really? But why? That really surprises me. Let me see, how would that affect this example? Let's say I try to do something similar. Something similarly dumb. Would this work? No, because this would have to be a reference. Okay, well, that's kind of crappy. Yeah, it's not the same then. Well, I could do in like something like this, but okay, yeah, no, it does work in that case. So there is something different like between this version and whatever the heck I'm doing. There is a difference, and I do not know what that difference is. Oh, is it these lifetimes? No, it can't be with those lifetimes, because that's specific to this. That's not specific to anything else here. But why does this immutable borrow need to live all the way until here? I would think that transform storage could be dropped by this point safely, right? Like, shouldn't it? I don't really need it for anything else. Because at that point all I get is the world, and then it does... What? What does it do with that? It takes like a button ID. The button ID is a string. I guess I could take ownership of that, and then it would be a string, and then I could do like a .as string here. There we go. I don't really see what's wrong. Cannot move out of borrowed content. Really? Okay, how about this? Expected string found. Right. This has to be this, I guess. I thought it already was, but maybe it's not. Will that actually clone it though? I have no idea. I might have to clone the string first, somehow. With like a .clone, if that's the case. I mean, you should be able to just clone a string, right? Like, there really shouldn't be anything special about that. I'm not sure if non-lexical lifetimes will solve my problem. But at the very least, I'm semi-confident that I've separated out the borrowing logic enough that this should work. I'm not really happy with this, but it's the only way I can think of that would allow me to do what I need to do here. Also, this is taking a long time to compile. Like, abnormally long to compile. I am starting to worry about the rest compiler. Long levels of long. Yeah, how about we kill this and try again? It's wow, I don't know why it was struggling so much, or why it's still struggling. Are you okay there? I didn't think that one change was, you know, so hard to compile. I don't know what I've done, but well, I'm really surprised at how much that changes the compilation time. I'll just give it like 5 minutes or so and see what happens, I guess, because this is really, really long. That's really weird, though. Did I somehow put the compiler in an infinite loop or something? Like, I don't really know what I've done that would cause it to not be able to compile like this. Follow a compiler bug. This perfectly ordinary looking code is It's having trouble with it. I've never really seen this before. Like, this is something else. Is it because I have this floating here? Maybe I should get rid of this. That could be it. Maybe it just can't handle this. Alright, we'll just kill that then and do this. Oh. I don't know. No, that's not it. Okay. Sure. This is totally fine. What the heck? I'm just really surprised that I've somehow managed to get the compiler stuck. It's like, we're compiling, but we're compiling forever. Never and ever and ever. And with no feedback to tell me if it's actually making any progress during compilation, it's kind of worrying. I feel like I could just go take a nap and come back and it'd still be here. Just doing this all day. Okay, something is really not right. It really should not take this long. Hello? Are you okay? Wow. How on earth did this code cause that? That's what I want to know. Because this is all I've really changed. All I've changed is this. Is it this early return? Because that's really weird. That this early return would cause, like, such a huge problem. I don't understand. Okay, what if I get rid of the early return? And then do a check, like, if button ID is I don't know, empty string, then do this, or then return trans none, else return this. Like, what the heck? So maybe return doesn't work the way that I thought it would? Really weird. Yeah, that really made a difference, didn't it? Wow. What? Wow, how did that... What the heck? Why? Why would that, of all things, make the difference between, like, an infinite compile time and, you know, just, like, working? Working as intended. What did I do? That is so weird. Okay, and that did what I expected it would. It deleted all the things, but... Wow. And going back, yeah, that just causes crap to appear again. That's kind of amazing and kind of terrible. Okay. Yeah, okay, sure. Alright then. Okay. That is so bizarre. Is this an example of the sentinel pattern that I've been hearing about? I've heard some people mention like a sentinel pattern. And I'm thinking like maybe this is like my sentinel value and it goes in here. That's then that's what I have to use. I have no idea what is going on. That is so weird. Yeah, but if I have a string reference and I convert it to an owned string out here, then I should be able to compare it here and then do whatever I need to do here. So, yeah, I guess. I don't know what's going on anymore. My brain hurts. Yeah. How about if I make this an option instead? I feel like that makes more sense. And then instead of doing mutation, I can just do like an if let. I think that's what I need to do. But my mind is still completely blown as to what the heck just happened. I wonder if there's a way to recreate that. Because that might actually be a compiler bug. If it got stuck somehow doing that. I'm so torn. I'm torn between like going back there and trying to like file a bug for that, or just continuing on my merry way because I can and I want to do stuff. I have it all in footage, so I guess I could go back and try that again and see if I get the same hanging. I could try it with Rust C from like command line to just be sure, but I've never seen anything like that before. And for all I know, it could have been fixed in the newest update of the Rust compiler, so yeah, maybe I should try updating my compiler as well. There's plenty of options here. So before I jump to conclusions and say, "Oh no," let's do something like that first. That is so strange, though. I do not know what to think. I don't know what to think at all. Yeah, just wow. Here's an idea. So, what I think I want to do is, instead of let mutable button ID be all this stuff, let's do this. And let's instead do a map. I like that. Oh, where'd my cursor go? Oh, where'd my everything go? Okay. That was kind of scary. I was like, what? Everything just kind of froze? Yeah, if it's a none, then when we do the if let here, it'll be okay. So I'll do an if let then we can swap these cases around. Then get rid of this. Okay, so this is a much nicer way of expressing that code. And this one should work. Except there's an error. Oh, right, because I didn't do that. Alright. Are you kidding me? Oh, because, right, I'm reaching into something that I don't want to reach into. Don't do that. Oh no, yeah, no, this is just silly. This is actually just silly. I do need to do that scope thing, and I think this is an issue that can be solved with non-lexical lifetimes. Yeah, this one I think can be resolved. So that's really interesting, because yeah, I did have it working at one point, so it's definitely not... It shouldn't be because of all this. That's just really silly. Yeah, not really sure what to say other than, wow. Okay. I mean, that's totally fine. I can put it in its own little scope. Like this. I don't think this is a problem. As far as I know. I'm not using anything other than button ID, so if this borrow is dropped here, then this should be okay. Except it's not, because I put a semicolon there. Yep, that's a non-lexical lifetimes issue right there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like non-lexical lifetimes, yeah, I'm starting to understand why. I agree. They are indeed good. That black flash there of me deleting everything doesn't seem like the cleanest solution in the world. Probably should not be deleting all the entities. Just saying. Yeah, I think that it makes sense not to just delete all the entities. It's probably better to hide them, make them invisible. I would say worth deleting them never, maybe? I don't know. Because I could pop back up the stack to those states, and yeah, I could keep everything that I have there. Having that stuff running in the background kinda sucks. Having it sitting around in the background while we're busy working on the actual gameplay could be a problem, but I'm not doing anything like fancy with my main menu right now anyway. So yeah, it's something worth thinking about, but I definitely don't know. I like this solution a little bit better than the one I had up there that I don't think would have ever worked. Mostly because of the borrow checker issue with the ID. I'm pretty sure that this is the only way that it'll work, is with having this additional button ID. Having this extra scope is kind of silly. That could definitely be fixed by NLLs. It'll make that a little bit less awkward. But otherwise, yeah, I don't see any other real problems. I guess I could change this by making it into a function that fetches the button ID and returns it as an option. That would work, and then I could do this if let again, and yeah. Yeah, that would work, because then the world would not be borrowed by this chunk anymore. It would be, once it leaves the scope of that function, then it will, yeah, that'll end. It's the same as doing this scope, essentially. Okay, well, that was an adventure and a half. I hope that the compiler thing isn't actually a problem, but yeah, I guess we will just have to wait and see. So, I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm kind of in a state of, I don't know what the heck just happened. A lot of stuff I'm still processing, but I just want to kind of end things here, and then I'll come back when I'm in a better state of mind.